Ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua himself and his very, very close political allies, a total of 5 MPs, including Honorable Major Donk, who is the member of the National Assembly, Embakasi Central Constituency, someone who strongly defends and supports Rigathi Gachagua, and also Honorable Gakuya, the member of the National Assembly, Embakasi North Constituency, and 3 more leaders are indeed under siege. One thing that you have noticed, maybe if you have probably been following the politics of Kenya Kwanza Alliance / UDA party very, very keenly, is that the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is someone who is extremely isolated. To an extent that out of all the leaders in Kenya Kwanza / UDA party, not forgetting that UDA party is the largest political party in Kenya, with the majority of MPs. Only 5 MPs are supporting Rigathi Gachagua. Out of all the leaders in Kenya Kwanza / UDA party, only 1 governor, Mutahi Kahiga, the governor of Nyeri County, is supporting and defending Rigathi Gachagua. But this is exactly how Rigathi Gachagua is totally under siege. Number 1, there is a plan among the UDA party leaders to remove Rigathi Gachagua as the UDA deputy party leader. The question is, do you think that Rigathi Gachagua will be removed as UDA deputy party leader? Because I'm really interested. What next? What if Rigathi Gachagua will be removed? Will he form another political party ahead of the 2027 general elections? I'll still explain to you more of the details in this particular analysis. Number 2, already there is an impeachment motion of Rigathi Gachagua on the way. Do you think that Rigathi Gachagua will survive his impeachment as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya? According to me personally, I don't think Rigathi Gachagua will be impeached. The main reason to this, it is because there is no way that President William Samoei Ruto will allow his DP to be impeached, because he made a promise publicly that he will not allow his DP to be humiliated and to be frustrated. And previously, we have seen William Ruto coming out to defend Rigathi Gachagua. And number 3, Rigathi Gachagua's case with the DCI, together with Rigathi Gachagua's allies being involved. And I'll still give you the details of how heavily armed policemen and the DCI officers attacked, raided Rigathi Gachagua's offices in Karen. And what exactly did they find during that event? during that particular mission? Also, what did they find exactly when they grilled Rigathi Gachagua's close political allies, including Major Dong, Honorable Gakuya, and 3 more political leaders? But based on all these issues, you can clearly tell that there is actually a mission, a well-orchestrated plan to frustrate Rigathi Gachagua and his allies in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. So the biggest question here is, who exactly are these people in Kenya Kwanza frustrating Rigathi Gachagua? And what exactly is the root cause of all these issues against Rigathi Gachagua? Is it a political strategy ahead of the 2027 general elections? Now that Raila Amolo Odinga and the ODM party is part of the government. The reason as to why I had to mention Raila Odinga there is because when you look at all these issues very keenly, you will realize that they have the same similarities with when Raila Odinga had the handshake with the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. William Ruto, who was the DP then, suffered the same political challenges that Rigathi Gachagua is currently going through. Like, for instance, William Ruto was officially removed as the deputy party leader of the Jubilee Party. After that, there was a mission to impeach William Samoei Ruto as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. The only thing that saved William Ruto is that he had numbers. He had the majority of the MPs. Immediately after the handshake between Raila and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, William Ruto was totally frustrated together with his allies. The same thing that is happening to Rigathi Gachagua. Something that is very strange and very weird this time round is that with all these issues going on, Rigathi Gachagua has totally gone silent. You know, we all understand Rigathi Gachagua as a truthful man, meaning by now he should have reacted to all these issues. What does Rigathi Gachagua's silence really mean? So I want to explain to you the deeper details of all these issues in this particular analysis. Of course, just a quick reminder that if you are joining me for the first time, or maybe you haven't subscribed to this channel, I want you to take 1 second or 2 and hit the subscribe button down below for more political updates like the one that I'm currently doing right here. You can also hit the like button down below. Just press the thumbs up button so that YouTube can automatically recommend this channel and this video in particular to other people. Because I strongly believe that that is the only way we can improve this channel to grow. And also to my returning subscribers, I want to appreciate you so much for your continued support. In fact, without your support, this channel cannot be where it is. So let us go straight into the details. And I want us to begin right from here. It has officially come to pass. Because if you have been following this channel and the videos that I usually post in this channel, a few days ago, I mentioned something very, very sensitive in this channel. I also went further and posted the same statement in the community tab of this channel. My message was very, very clear. This is exactly what I had to say. Going forward, now that President William Samoei Ruto and Raila Odinga are working very, very closely together to form the broad-based government ahead of the 2027 general elections. That is why Raila Odinga strongly supports President William Ruto's dialogue, a dialogue that is totally opposed by Raila Odinga's Azimio leaders. Also, that is why Raila Odinga's ODM party leaders were nominated to be part of President William Ruto's cabinet ministers, including Joho, Oparanya, Mbadi, and Opiyo Wandayi. Therefore, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua must be extremely careful in Kenya Kwanza Alliance because of Raila Odinga and William Ruto coming together. Let me also add this, that the UDA party going forward is actually at risk, considering the fact that, if you can still remember very well, when Raila Odinga joined Mwai Kibaki and his government, PNU died completely. When Raila Odinga had the handshake with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the Jubilee Party also died, does not exist. Now that Raila Odinga has entered the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government, just have a look at the issues going on in UDA party. Like, for instance, the UDA party Secretary General, Cleophas Malala, has already been ousted. Let me read for you this statement which says, UDA founding members declare lawyer Kadende as the UDA Secretary General, ousting Cleophas Malala, accuse him of bringing down the party. You know, this is so unfortunate because ahead of the previous 2022 general elections, the UDA party was the best party, a well-organized political party. So whatever we are seeing, it is so disappointing. But the reason as to why I specifically mentioned the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua of all the Kenya Kwanza Alliance leaders, it is because of the political history of Raila Amolo Odinga. What I mean is this. Every time Raila Odinga enters government, there must be political casualties. And that is why I strongly believe that the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, being the biggest political enemy of Raila Amolo Odinga, will be the first person to be frustrated in the broad-based government between Raila and President William Ruto ahead of the 2027 general elections.
Na makosa Uhuru alikuwa amefanya tu ni moja. Barabara alijenga, maji alifanya, alileta stima, alikuwa amefanya tu makosa moja ya kutuletea Raila, si ndio? Lakini siku rais amesema, sisi tukakataa Raila tukaenda kwa William Ruto. Saa ile rais wetu William Ruto amesema Raila ni mtu mzuri. Kutakuwa na haja gani sisi kuchukia Uhuru Kenyatta? Iko haja? Iko haja? Watu wangapi wanasema ni ungana na Uhuru Kenyatta, tuunganisha watu wetu?
And already we have seen the signs. Just like I had said it earlier on, Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. Let me read for you this article here, which says, a total of 21 MPs from Mount Kenya region want to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. It proceeds to say that why Mount Kenya want to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Reports indicate that high-stake meeting on Saturday night, attended by 21 MPs and a cabinet secretary nominee, resolved to initiate the impeachment motion against Rigathi Gachagua. But just like I had said it earlier on, there is no way Rigathi Gachagua will be impeached. Another sign that we saw is the DCI officers who stormed Rigathi Gachagua's current offices yesterday. They are accusing Rigathi Gachagua of being linked to the Gen Z's protest. Let me read for you this article, which says, the DCI officers stormed Rigathi Gachagua's current offices yesterday over alleged links to the Gen Z protests. The onslaught against the deputy president has taken a dramatic twist after 7 officials at his office were grilled by the DCI in connection to the protests that have rocked the country. So the question is, do you really think that Rigathi Gachagua had anything to do with the protests by the Gen Zs? Before we jump into the conclusion of any answer, if yes or no, just look at the events that took place during those protests. First of all, Rigathi Gachagua was totally opposing the Finance Bill 2024, a finance bill by his boss, President William Samoei Arap Ruto, right? And this finance bill was the root cause of the Gen Zs demonstrating to oppose the Finance Bill 2024. And that is why Rigathi Gachagua also rallied all his close political allies to oppose the Finance Bill 2024. And immediately after William Ruto had to withdraw the Finance Bill 2024, Rigathi Gachagua rushed quickly to celebrate. He had to convene a press briefing while in Mombasa, and he said very negative issues about how William Ruto is not listening to the ground, how President William Ruto is totally detached from the ground, and all those issues. And number 2, Rigathi Gachagua was strongly supporting the Gen Z's protests because the Gen Zs were also opposing the Finance Bill 2024. So based on these 2 things here, do you really want to tell me that Rigathi Gachagua had nothing to do completely, 100% with the Gen Z's protests? Do you think that Rigathi Gachagua should be trusted? That he had nothing to do with the Gen Z's protests? Only time will tell. I want us to wait for the DCI to provide the answers. And I'll keep you posted. As I wind up, let me ask you, do you really think that whatever is going on with the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is totally political? Or it is the reality? Is it a political strategy to push Rigathi Gachagua and to frustrate him to the opposition out of the government ahead of the 2027 general elections? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion. in the comment section down below. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, my name is Jason. Bye bye and have a good day ahead. Thank you.